What's up, good people?
Hey everybody,
It's your girl Toya,
and Kelly.
and we're back with another mukbang.
Number 4. It's number 4.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, you want to tell them what we eating tonight? Okay.
Got this good old rotisserie chicken. Then we got garlic and herb. And you got your regular rotisserie chicken. Got some of this good old corn on the cob. Can't do it without the boiled eggs, y'all.
Shout out to Bloves. This video was inspired by her recent rotisserie chicken, eggs, and I believe cucumbers. We didn't do cucumbers. We opted for corn instead. But shout out to you, Bloves. This was inspired by you. I can't wait to see what it tastes like with this sauce.
Oh yeah. Y'all know your girl about to dig in.
Yes. You ready to dig in?
Oh, definitely.
All right. I think I'm going to go for an egg first.
I need some meat in my life.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know I can eat eggs all day. I feel like I need to go for a spoon or something, babe.
Oh boy.
Come on, swoop up these onions. That's good.
Oh yeah.
I cut my nails down, so there we go. Yeah, I see that. There we go. We're scooping it up now. That's the flavor I was looking for.
This thing's Lord.
It's good.
Man.
So after tonight, we have a little chit chat about how we came up.
Okay. We'll talk about that.
So for me, my story.
Oh, so you gonna go first?
Well, we can go first.
No, I'm just asking. Just asking. You can go first.
Because we had one of our subscribers. Actually, a few subscribers asked, how did we come out to our family? And I guess seeing our wedding video and the support that we have from our family made them wonder how we went about coming out to them. So we decided we're gonna do a mukbang. Actually, I literally just thought, why not do that?
No. I'm sorry. We're gonna get the story out, but understand, y'all.
Okay. I told you it was gonna be good.
Dang.
I made a picture for Jonathan.
Oh, we like to tease our son and show him what he be missing.
So, what was I saying, babe?
About the overall support, the overwhelming support we get from our family. And the viewers want to know how we came out.
It's obviously everybody is not as supportive as we would like, but we've been able to push through.
Definitely.
And keep our relationship ours. Keep outside influence or opinions, all that jazz outside of our relationship. With that being said, we are supported by a lot of our family. For me, I guess I'm gonna speak for myself. For me, my mom's side of the family is my mom's side of the family, I would say, is much more supportive. I grew up from once my parents separated. I grew up with my mom's side of the family, and honestly, my cousin kind of paved the way for me, to be honest. So I think for me, they had already went through the shock, the getting through it, the oh my God, my family member is a lesbian. At the time, the person I was with didn't do too well with it. And in my life and live in hell. But that's another video. Actually, the person I was with prior to dating women, I was actually single for a year before that happened. But I guess it was hard for him to deal with. So my coming out story would be when I met my first girlfriend back many years ago. She began to spend the night at my house. We worked together at the time, so it was just kind of like, oh, my coworker's gonna stay tonight, we're gonna ride to work in the morning, kind of deal. What?
Right, hit the chin.
Oh.
Story sounds all too familiar.
What do you mean?
Go ahead, tell the people. I'm listening.
I was not in the closet when I met you. What are you talking about?
That's not what I'm talking about.
So, and the reason that was because I had a family member that lived across. We actually lived in the same apartment building. That made it a little tough because all new for me. I wasn't quite sure. I wasn't quite sure about what it is I was doing. I knew that I was enjoying myself and I felt the most comfortable, but I also was, I guess, afraid. Her and I talked about it. She was really easy about it. We just agreed that that's the story we would tell them if we were friends or whatever. 8 months down the line, I began to see how it was affecting her and how once we decided that we were going to be in a relationship, this had become a problem for her. So my cousin came over. Actually told my best friend first, who was bi at the time. And then my cousin. I'm trying to get some of this sauce, y'all. And then to my cousin, the one that lived in an apartment complex with me, I told her that this was the person that I was seeing. Actually, let me back it up. Let me tell this story without telling too much, without trying to upset some people. I don't want to kick up old dirt, but what happened was the person I was with at the time, or person I was with prior to my first girlfriend, was dropping off my son. I guess I could say my son father. He was dropping my son off, and I met him at the door to get my son, and he felt like, why you meet him at the door? I was like, because that's where I want to meet you at, is in my house. We're not together anymore, whatever. He forced himself in my house, busted into my bedroom, saw her. I don't know why she actually hid in the bathroom first, and then he saw her. And that kind of forced me to come out to everyone. But we didn't really talk about it. I was already going to do it. That just kind of helped me tell everyone, because it was really bothering her. She felt like at that point I'm going to keep her a secret, and that's not what I wanted to do. It was new for me, and I knew that I wanted to be with her. I didn't like the way it was affecting her. She was very emotional, and this was something that would go on, conversations that would go on all night long. So I decided to come out to my family that way. I told my cousins, I told my best friend, my aunt, my late aunt, my mom's baby sister was the elder that we have left here in the States on my mom's side. And when I told her, she was very accepting. She actually babysitted my son for me on my first official date. With the girl, like outside in the open, out of the closet. So that's my coming out story.
That's it?
I think so. I mean, it was a long time ago. I think I got everything I can remember, guys. Alright, guys, so
my kind of story pretty much is when I was in high school, people used to like tease me and say, oh, I'm gay, whatever. I just ignored it. I didn't care what people said about me. It was whatever, but when I really realized it, I told my best friend.
Battery went out, guys, so we're back.
All right, y'all, so
make it quick, but before that battery go out.
I was in high school. People talked about me. Said I was gay, I was ignored it, but I confided in my best friend. And I told her. I had a male and a female best friend. He told me. That was the crazy part. We was out. Let's not forget, it was Halloween. And we was walking around. He was like, Toy, just admit it. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? He was like, you know you like girls. So we just kind of laughed it off or whatever.
What made him say that?
He just felt like he knew me. We was cool. We talked to hook out all the time. He was my next door neighbor. I think he was a year or two older than me or whatever. So guess how I was, my demeanor, whatever, and we was just real cool. Guess my demeanor. Or whatever. So that's when I was 15. So he had moved away, so I just kind of I don't know, still ignored it or whatever. And I think when I was 17, I confided in my best friend or whatever. So of course being my best friend, she was cool with it. She supported me. We talked about it a little bit, and that was it. Graduated high school, moved to Georgia. By I want to say a year, like 6 months after being here, I met this chick at my job. I was working at Walmart while I was in college, and
that's what you do. Meet people with your job.
It just so happened that way. We started talking, and I think it was something crazy. I left. My mom had this whole thing because my brother, he's about 8 years younger than me, and I left my body wash in the bathroom. I think that's when Axe was real big or something. And I told my biological father, my dad, but I never told my mom. When I started talking to this chick, I called and told my dad, whatever. He was cool with it at first, a little bit. He was cool with it at first, and then he kind of freaked out on me. I don't know, it was weird. But anyway, that's my mom. So my mom, she was like, you got something you want to tell me? I probably told her no. Or whatever. She was like, I already know, I've been new. I was like, so why are you asking me? Like, she told me. Or I already had to come and tell her. Or whatever. So that's kind of how our conversation went. Or whatever. And, I mean.
What about your twin?
Oh, she been new. That's my twin. I mean, oh yeah. I mean, right time I probably told my best friend, I told my twin. So, she been new. But, that's kind of how my parents, just like Kelly, my mom's side is more, accepting, I guess you could say. My dad's side, I really, be honest, I don't even talk to them like that. So, they know, but they're not as accepting of it.
I don't know
my dad and his wife is a little more, he got all religious on me, I guess, and that's when he freaked out.
If you guys have the same situation, because it just seems like the mother side tend to be more lenient. And I remember that saying, mama's baby, daddy's baby. I mean, this is not has anything to do with fraternity tests, but do you guys think that it's because your mom's side and the relationship is closer?
Because all my mama's side folks went to wedding.
Yeah. That was all her mom's side for the most part, right?
Yeah.
Same for me.
Excuse me, y'all.
So for me, on my dad's side, will be my sister from my dad. But that was it for that. My brother, before he passed, my brother struggled with that a little bit. I remember when he first met my girlfriend, he took it really, really hard. Not like, he joked about it and he made some crazy comments, and then we talked, but he stayed there. We had dinner at my house. He stayed, and later on he was like, oh, am I sure? What made me want to date girls? And it was kind of one of those things where we would talk about it, but not really. It was always in a joking way. He would say, I guess he thought that my ex were hot. He was always talking about how hot they were and how
my chick look better. That was my brother's personality. He was always, messing around and making light of the situation. And I want to say, honestly, it wasn't until I moved to Georgia, he made me feel, right before he passed away, he made me feel like he had completely accepted me for who I am. We became really close. We would talk for hours. To the point where he even remembered Toya's surgery dates. He called her boo bae. And I'm so thankful for that, even though I won't talk about that too much. I don't want to get emotional, but I am happy that he realized that this is who I am. His sister is happy. I'm not in unhealthy relationship, or in the past I wasn't in unhealthy relationships, and he didn't have to worry about me. And I think that he was happy with where I progressed to, and from where I was, being that we lost our mother at a young age, and it was not easy, but I have been blessed with people in my life. That I've been blessed with people who made it easy, and I think he grew to appreciate that and realize love is love, and as long as the sister's being loved properly, that's all that matters. And him and my kids and my aunt, those are the 4 people that I honestly only care about what they think.
Yeah, because
and how
them
they
two,
feel, and
I swear,
it's unconditional all across the board with that.
I'll be asking her, who's your mother?
Yeah, they call Toya for everything.
I'll be like,
Everything.
Like, I'm on their speed dial or something. Like, they don't call her for nothing.
Like, hi, remember me when you came out of?
Yeah,
You might wanna check in with me.
Of course, maybe, because I don't know. I think I'm the mean one. She's more mean than me, but they gonna call me first. I can fuss at them so much, and they do not care.
Because she's not really the mean one, y'all. Don't let her fool y'all.
I'll be straight. But
They would keep calling if you were the mean one.
I think, I fuss at them all the time. I guess they don't pay me no attention. They take they fussing, they be like, sorry, Toya, and we right back.
Yeah.
Those my boys. Yeah, mostly it seems like you guys comment below, let us know.
It's the same thing for you all.
As the mom, as far as your mother's side being more accepted than your father's side.
And if it's the other way around, explain to us.
Or for instance, like our parents aren't together, so that if your parents are together, what
especially
is that?
how is that?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Comment down below, let us know how was that coming out for you, or
so I think. Yeah, I think if my parents were together, it would be harder for me.
Yes.
My mother is remarried, and her husband now, like his spirit,
great.
He's great. Yeah, he's helped her a lot. People put too much emphasis on us. I don't understand why. As lesbian couples, period. Like, we're just like any other couple. Like, people put too much emphasis on it. But what I was gonna say was, I just know growing up, my mother, she knew, but I felt like when I started dating Kelly, and when my mom saw how serious it was and how happy I was, how she made me feel, I think that lightened her up too, because she really saw what it was, and she really liked Kelly, so that made it easier.
And we really don't have any. I think we fuss about. We don't have fights, but we do fuss about a lot of times. We're kind of aggressive with what we're trying to do in life and our goals, but
right.
I don't even want to say fussing, because I think it's a good thing that both people want the best for their relationship, and is constantly trying to get it to grow and progress in life and reach those goals that you've set for yourself and your marriage. But overall, they know that there's no fighting over here, ain't no cheating over here, ain't no where you at, where you been. We trust one another.
No, I'm dropping anything for my wife. She would call, like, I gotta go. Well, they do me the same way with their husband, so we are. My mother's side, my sister, my twin, we're Capricorn. We would foster it together. We're gonna drop you. I love my family, don't get it twisted, but they treat me the same way as I treat them. We all three Capricorns.
I think they all understand that though, because you all are alike. So I don't think it's
nobody takes anything personal.
Because you all do the same exact thing.
We'll call each other back or whatever, but that's just how we are. Yeah. But that's pretty much, I guess, summing up our coming out.
I hope we answered the question for her. I hope that they gives you a little insight.
How we came out to our families, to our friends. We just told them pretty much.
Pretty much.
This is what it is.
And I've always had I'm gonna do me personality. So I don't know if my coming out story is. I hope that it's helpful for someone, but I just was like, you know, the people that mattered the most to me, I knew there was not a doubt in my mind that
There was gonna be.
they would be supportive. So for me, now my dad, on the other hand, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different video.
Same here. Yeah. I'm definitely not getting into that.
But we communicate. We're not living a lie. Everybody knows that we're together. Everybody, we do everything together.
Yeah.
We do
There's no
everything
secrets.
together. So,
Yeah.
I mean, as long as the respect is there, I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm
Right.
okay with how they're entitled to have their feelings. He's entitled to stick to his beliefs, and I'm entitled to do the same with mine.
Exactly. And that's just definitely, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
But again, guys, that's our coming out story. Any
Yes.
questions, comments, put it below. You got any more questions you want answered? Put it below. Any comments?
Any more videos?
Share your story a little bit. See how it's working for you. With coming out, or how it worked for you coming out. Please share, guys.
We hope you all enjoyed our mukbang.
Oh yeah, y'all. This right here.
This is good.
This is good. Try it. This is good.
Mhm.
Definitely try it.
The Smackalicious sauce, rotisserie chicken, corn on the cob, your hard-boiled eggs. It was
Right.
everything.
Yes.
Everything with some baby.
perfect
I
meal.
see you got us drinking tonight.
Oh, the Arizona half and half, the limited sweet tea.
The southerner here, but yeah,
Hey,
it's actually pretty good. I think
pretty
it
good.
complimented very
Yeah,
well.
it went well. So,
So
all right, guys. Always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe.
Yes, hit that
Always.
subscribe button. Share this video. Share
Yes.
this video. Share this video.
Y'all, what I'm doing with it, babe?
Video. Hey.
Always live life boldly. Peace.
Peace.